Hi. What's up, my beautiful, beautiful people? So, I just wanted to check in, honestly, because it's been a minute and I have been taking a much needed break from a lot of shit, and it feels good. So, just a little update or whatever. Um, I want to say back in May, I don't really follow like planetary things, um, that be going on. Shout out to the Baron, real quick. You know, I keep about people with me, you know what I'm saying? um, but anyway, back in May, like I said, I don't follow like the planetary. I should, because there was definitely an energy that came over me, and I responded to it by just like like I said, taking a break from everything. And so during that, like when that really started, I didn't really know, to be honest, what was happening. But there was a huge disconnect. But another thing, like I'm always kind of like disconnected. And maybe it's because my moon is Aquarius, and Aquarius, that energy, there's an energy that comes with that of being like really detached. So either way, like I was definitely in an energy, and it did kind of start with feeling, I ain't gonna lie, I was starting to feel kind of like pitiful and shit like that. And it went from that, and then it went to just like a quiet, almost like I wasn't feeling down or nothing like that. I wasn't in a sunken place. None of that. It was like a quietness came over me, and as the days passed, it was just like I started to just question a lot of shit. I started to question, like, with all of this information that I know, I was feeling like, and I still am feeling like, okay, now what? You know what I mean? Like, now what? What am Okay, so I know all of this now, and what? Like, what's the end game? So anyway, I was just going into that energy with it, and then it was like, when you sit back and you just, because I'm very much an observer. I'm a people watcher. I just watch. And when you really sit back and you think about it, and it's like everybody has their own opinions and thoughts about everything. We all call, source or God or creator or Yahweh. Like, we all have a different, you know, word for what we think it is. And, we all have our different versions of what we feel like chakras is, and what spirits are, and it's like everybody is trying to push their point. Everybody is trying to either come off like their word is bond, and that's it, or everybody's trying to push their side because they want a huge following. They want people to look at them like, yeah, if you're gonna follow somebody, follow this person. And somebody like me, to me, that's just like too much stimulus. Like, it just, and it's crazy because I look back and I noticed that I started to kind of like withdraw right before that George Floyd shit popped off. I want to say maybe like 3 or 4 days before that shit popped off, I was just like, I pulled the plug. I'm like, I'm done. And to be honest, I really don't have no desire at this point to just like really be back on social media like that. I've enjoyed, and I am enjoying my quiet time. in my time away. And that's even reflecting in my personal life. I've just kind of had to tell some people, I'm taking a break right now, but please believe if you need me, if it's an emergency, like I ain't in that type of place where I'm not gonna help nobody, or if you need somebody to talk to, I'm still there, but I'm just not really hella active right now. It's just me and my son, and I'm focusing on him. I'm focusing on his well-being. He's a teenager, and he has feelings and he has emotions that he's trying to process right now as well, with everything that's going on around him and within him. So that's really been my primary focus. But I just wanted to stop in and just kind of like let y'all know where my mind been at. I'm just kind of like, what's the end game? I really feel like during this time there has been a major shift, and that shift is within myself. Look at that license plate 444. So yeah, it's a lot of changes happening, and I've recorded a lot of videos during this time. I just haven't posted them because right now I just don't feel the need to. I'm documenting everything. I just don't feel the need right now to just be sharing a whole lot because, like I said, this is a personal time for me, and I'm just going within, and I'm sorting everything out and just trying to figure out, okay, what's next? What's next for me? What's next for my environment? Like, it's just, I've been pulling a lot of shit apart lately, and that's been the fixated question. What's next? What's next? Like I said, all the information is sounding the same to me. I don't care who presents it. Let me not say that. I've come across some amazing people that I feel like are fulfilling me where I'm at now mentally. So I do want to say that. But what I'm saying is, when you first get into this enlightenment, that information, which is usually, your conspiracy theories, and then you probably get into, it's a rabbit hole. Everybody's rabbit hole is different. It just feels like it's just a lot of that information floating around right now, and it's just all sounding the same. And I'm just kind of like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's the next new thing for me to learn? What's the, but anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. I know it's a lot going on, but just make sure you take the much needed time to yourself. You are the most important person out of everybody that you know, your children included. You are the most important. You have to be right so you could be right for everybody else that you love and you care about. Okay? All right. So I'm out of here. Peace.